Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and we are continuing playing the Council. Let's just quickly check. Yes, oh, I changed the brightness. Yes, and I did I. Yes, I took the voices a little, voice volume a little bit down. I think we are, and I don't think I know, we are in the situation that the door, there was somebody at our door, and I think it's Washington, and oh no, let's see how the night stroll ends. Hurry to answer the door. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping that I can check those things later, but the hurry part seems something I need to do. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, am I bothering you?
Yes, you are. No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I think I do.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
But they might be linked, and if I help him, he might help me in later. I go with the Washington.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Okay, and oh, I'm
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Okay. Yeah, my friend warned me that there's no possibility you can get everything. You have to make choices, so that's what we do. But this seems... Somebody is dropping some eaves. Let's check. Okay, there are two doors. What are you doing, priest? That is very naughty of you. Something I really wanted to do earlier myself, but...
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Why should I be?
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Well, let's see.
Interesting.
It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Well, thank you.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Okay. So, yeah.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Steady
Huh?
on.
I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to your room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Well, I have to step in.
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you
What?
think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down. That's the
Whoops.
spirit, but it won't be enough.
Okay.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm
Okay.
sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Okay.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open
Okay, sorry, I have to... It was... Can I use those?
their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet.
Okay.
You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Summon True You of Balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skill. Use golden elixir to cure yourself. Okay, so I need to use golden elixir. And... Oh, wrong button.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm
Wrong
not in the
button.
habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
I probably won't. Let's see. Jacques Paru. Psychology. He's weak to psychology. I could have guessed. Jacques Paru is one of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures of all Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of Bastille and in the capture of Louis XVI, the current king of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dares say. This judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Peru interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Interesting people, and yes, I bloody hell used... wrong thing, and... But, anyways, that happens. I'm sorry, Washington, I think I didn't really help you. Okay, psychology is level 2, questioning is level 2. Interesting. What were the traits? Charisma, presence, trusting, detective, reliable, and gentleman. I may be a gentleman, but I might not be a gentleman. Haha. Yes, let's eat that. What do we have here? Remember the
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
No. Actually, this is being read. This is interesting mechanic, I have to say. Inscribe the back. Take care of yourself, dear sister. Sister. That is interesting. That actually begs the question. Is she Elizabeth or not? Well, I think that is something Washington can help us out. If we can trust the Washington. Okay, this. Can I enter this door? Let's see. I think I can, but before we leave, I'm gonna check this room.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
So I think we just, yes, second page.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I don't have a key and not enough subterfuge. Oh no. So there might be a key somewhere. Most likely. What? I heard bling. There's something also. Ah, collector's coin. Of course. Oh, and what do we have here? Good, good, good. Royal jelly. I always love royal jelly. Again, a chessboard. People do enjoy playing chess. That much is certain. Well, it's a elegant game for more elegant times.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era.
Okay. And can I find... Oh, did I... Nope. There's something. Oh no, 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 no. That glint just fooled me. And so I came down through there, so I will check if I can go through here.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Okay, that resolves that. We are taking a risk. Maybe she ran off to her room or not.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louie, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Interesting. I would love to have discussed about what was the thing? The talisman with Washington. Golden Elixir, yes. Now I should remember it's on the left side and not on the right side. Oh, lovely! I can actually sit and admire art. that's enough. Or is it? Well, it is at the moment. Go back to bed. That sounds like a good plan, but now, because I'm able to be down here, I might as well... Well, I can't leave, obviously. I'm trapped on the Shutter Island. I don't... Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm playing time. Let's go up. At least for the moment, I'm guaranteed to play this at least twice, maybe 3 times. But I'm not making any promises that I will actually record the other gameplays. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. It depends. If I remember my choices, again, I should have taken some note.
Sur Jacques Perru?
Some paper and make notes.
That's not the right way.
So I'm not allowed to...
That's
no.
not the right way.
Okay. How unfortunate. So I think I do have to go to bed, I guess. Because I can't see anything to interact with. And I'm pretty sure I already have everything. Oh, everything I need. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't, but... Okay, at least I see a little bit more of these paintings than last time. Not that much, but it's a start. It's a start. I don't think I want to up the brightness more. Okay.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Okay, does that... Can I...
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Shoot.
Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Oh. Box.
Here it is.
You opened it.
Don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
You gave me your word before God.
I can assure you that my mother and I share everything.
That's enough. Your word is worthless. I give your mother this letter myself.
Whoopsie. Yeah. To be honest, I don't feel so bad after he didn't help me with that. Guys, is this my room? Yes, this is my room.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Okay, so I can check the room tomorrow. Nice, 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 nice. I found Lady Adams in the small saloon. I didn't let Peru get the better of me. I have found Lady Adams' talisman, but I failed to detain Lady Adams. Detained! I could have found out something about my mother's past. That is interesting. That is the second time I think I failed that. Biaggi realized that I had opened his letter. Of course, because yes. I could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. Again, I could have found out more about the men of my vision. That is also... So at least, basically, maybe 3 bad spare. Okay. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. Interesting. The question is, the remarkable encounter, would it be tied with the mysterious men not helping the Mr. Washington? Or helping Mr. Washington and detaining Lady Adams? Who knows? I don't. So 4 points. 4 points. What about the book? Well, that I don't know yet. So I have 4 points. That's me. That means vigilance can go up. Well, and then I have 1 point left. Logic up. Well, basically everything from the detective side can go up. The question is, do I want to put points in these? The level 1 is manageable, but how much it really helps me? If we are thinking that level 3 needs 11 points on my own profession, so that means it's quite a lot more in here. As we can see, the level 2 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 point at least. Manipulation, I can get it to level 2 also. What am I actually upgrading at? Oh, psychology. Yes. I think the idea was a little bit different when I started. And agility could be okay. Logic, vigilance. I'm gonna upgrade vigilance to level 2. Now the question remains, should I start here? If I put 1 point here, next time I could upgrade this to level 2 and put 2 points somewhere else. If I put 1 point in subterfuge, does it really help me? Does it really help me? I'm gonna put the 1 point in agility and validate. Early one morning.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Your next reading. Can I? I don't. Well, let's see what we have. Conviction. Etiquette. Well, that is nice, but I can't use it at the moment. Science. Conviction, etiquette, and science. Be up to date with scientific knowledge and medical techniques. That is in conviction. Was it the conviction? I think it was. Yes, and etiquette. To adapt appropriate behavior for every social situation, also under formulate flattery or veiled insult. I think I start this. Okay, now it's much brighter than last night. Well, that is obvious because it was a night time.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Yes, voices.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay. So I guess I can.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
What do we have here? Circle shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Or things you are willing to give
I haven't
to
even
me.
had time to unpack my cases.
Give to me, but lovely.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Wow, that's actually a cheery picture painting. And what do we have here?
Writing material.
You don't say. Okay.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Oh. I have a faint recollection you can use lemon to make invisible ink or something like that, but that I really don't know.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Well, everybody likes to stick their fingers into the wound. Let's see, what do we have here? Honey. It's made from honey.
Nothing.
There's something there. Devil Stone. So what this restores effort points. This cures negative alterations. The immunities and vulnerabilities affecting dial choice. Okay, and next skill use is free.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Oh, there's something there.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
How many coins? 9. Interesting to see if they're just collectibles or something else, like already mentioned by me. And so I'm guessing. Didn't I check this painting already?
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy.
Yes.
Before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Yes. Amusing. I can't unlock this. So.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Well,
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Honestly, this looks like a... Yes! I was just going to say this looks like a secret door.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Really?
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louie Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
Yes.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
No.
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book.
So you...
Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Nice. Let's see. Use vigilance.
The paper's rougher around the writing.
The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible.
And the smell reminds me of something.
Same as the writing material.
Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Nope.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
Yes.
She must have used the writing materials.
The
Bingo.
quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a limit to leave a message.
There
Now,
you go.
How do I reveal the message?
You apply heat to it. If I remember correctly. Can I?
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay, so I need to find something to use. I'm a little... Oh, what do we have here? Well, yes, heat. Oh, ash. Of course. Well, I was thinking heat when we have ash. We can use ash on the papers. Yeah. Silly me. Let's use the elegant solution of spreading the ash.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon.
Okay.
Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Oh, ball. So I guess I was right on the first time and I messed it up with the second time. Yes. Silly me. Okay, I think there's a... what do we have here?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
That reminds me, I have to get some more myself sooner rather than later. But not just yet. I think Okay, this is the box I can open, I hope.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Well, use the key. I hope that yellow thing is a jelly or something like that.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
What did I... Amber... Oh, amber fragments. What? Invitation... Elizabeth's Piaget's letter opened. Oh, royal jelly is full, so
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
yes, because obviously. Did I get anything else from it?
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Yes, we retrieve it later. Oh, candle. Did I just stuck a burning candlestick in my coat? Well, that's normal. Let's see if I should have done this first, or probably I will burn the book with my luck.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message.
Yes,
Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Yes, I was right for the first time to think to use the heat, but then somehow my brain just fried and I used the ash. Well, what can you do? What did I get actually? Well, Bougain will modify, but it's no longer legible. So Medusa. Okay. One thing I have to do is get some notepaper here and ready my coffee. So I'm taking a quick break, which luckily for you is instantaneous. But I will be right back. Ooh, and back. Nice cup of coffee and notes. I'm still kicking myself with the candle. Oh, really? Okay. With the candle ash incident, I should have known better. But what can you do, eh? So I should go to the red salon ASAP. But I'm gonna run through this area and see if I can see anything. Oh, I can actually. Oh, let's view the vista. Ah, lovely. Can I see anything? Okay, not at the moment. I think I shall move away. As lovely as it is. And oh no. Okay. That's the vista. Okay. Okay, I think we are ready.
Priest robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, right. I think we are ready to head out.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
My thoughts exactly, my friend, and I don't think I can do it at the moment. No. I think I have to go downstairs, so better to go there. What is that noise? Somebody's cleaning something? But where? Oh,
It
there.
might be better to take a different stairway.
Well, you are
It
correct.
might be better to take a different stairway.
Yes. Heard you for the first time.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
You mean this?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh no. Next playthrough I will have to get that subterfuge. What character trait is that? Ah, occultism. What? How many points? How many points? Was it 2? Yes. 2. So yeah, 1 is nice, but 2 would be better. Oh, there's something. Half circle shaped key. A small key with ring shaped as a half circle. Now if I would remember. Huh. Do I know anything at all? Ah, it pains me. I really want to go back to my room and check if there's something I could open with that, maybe. Nope. No. Oh. What is that? Ah, Devil's Thorn, and that was the immunity, yes. Can I go upstairs? Interesting. I think I'm blocked. Well, that's a bummer. Basically, now I'm actually running around, so this is, well, there are some stairs. Can I go? No, I can't use these. So I think I'm already running around, so I might as well go back and check.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
It is open, actually.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Interesting. Elizabeth. Oh. She was the bipolar.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Well, aren't we the lucky one? Let's open it then. Okay, 1 effort point. Nice. just making a little note. Just if
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
oh no, can't do anything about it. Occultism locked and science locked. And mysterious notes. Oh. I guess it's these then. Really, all these are notes by De Richer. Sure, De Richer Encyclopedia. Okay. Let's check the room then. Now that we are here. There is something there.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Well, this would point to us the possibility that Elizabeth Adams is actually Elizabeth Adams. Maybe. And why my character is scratching his head all the time. That is... You should have taken shower, mate. Let's see, let's see. I think she is very disturbed and I really would need help. Or it's interesting, Washington didn't say anything about this. Let's see what we can find. Devil's Stone, lovely. What do we have here? Royal Jelly, but oh, I could actually use one.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Who dares wins?
Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Encounter an immunity. One effort point is locked. Okay. So I'm exhausted and I have to use golden elixir. Okay. So the golden elixir was on the left, I think. Yes. Well, we might as well use it then. Not the brightest idea to stuck something you don't know in your mouth, but what can I say? That is something I wouldn't recommend in real life. What did the Carmelite water do? I can't remember. Next, free skill use. And more coins.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Interesting. What did we learn? Immunity to psychology. That is interesting.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, Your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Okay, so we do know she has a sister then. That is good. And we have lots. 5 circle-shaped key. Good. That reminds me, is it downstairs maybe?
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
So the talisman, of course, it's the gift from Abigail.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Horrible woman. French. Pretty much sure it might be somebody from here, even my mother. How many people we do know at the moment? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots left. We know Hillsborough Emily, English Duchess, but probably fluent with French. And, well, Adam's Elizabeth, out of the question. So it points towards my mother. Unless there's somebody else we haven't met yet, which could be also true. Apparently I can't do anything with these symbols. So I think it's time to move on. And they're gonna be so annoyed. What can you do? Well, I can there might be a...
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Whose room was that?
President George Washington.
Yes, Washington. Definitely. Did I see anything? No. It was my mind playing tricks, I guess. There's something.
A ruble.
A ruble? Oh. A ruble, yes. Of course, a coin. Silly me. As you can see, I'm always watching the floor. Like I said, I should sometimes check the ceiling also. Okay, and I don't know.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Yes, we already know that, and there's actually what was that? It seemed like a little jump. That's my room. Okay, I'm gonna check.
Huh, that's me.
Well, apparently I'm not going to check, so that explains that. And okay, no, definitely can't go in there or here. So that means we have to go downstairs. I'm sorry.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
I'm sorry this took a little more time than I actually anticipated, because yes, apparently I found the key and it was worthwhile. And I'm pretty sure there was a box down here. Well, hello.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious.
Oh, yes.
I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Well, I'm gonna kill
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son, Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Interesting.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
So
what's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
okay, quick check. I think it was the psychology which I will not use. Yes, immunity to psychology. So that is psychology. Yes.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Well,
Don't say
you
that.
are
Not
wrong.
everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No.
Priest.
He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louie. My days are numbered, and I know it.
I hope not. Well, this is getting interesting. Like Louis said, my mother had reasons, but what were those reasons? Were you eavesdropping on me? And I think I take the luminosity a little bit down. It seems a little... Oh. Right, I can't. So what do we know? Vulnerability, questioning, immunity, psychology. Questioning works. And... Interesting. Talents. What did I get? Where's the vigilance? So I got pointer. Yes. What is this? You gain 2 skill points in psychology. Succeed 2 confrontations. I think I got... Interesting. Can I talk to you? You look a little bit suspicious there, mate.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, before we continue, these were logic and questioning.
I am at your service day and night, sir.
Okay.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Okay, manner.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
So gallery, probably the best place to look the Medusa. First floor.
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, Sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, Sir?
Second floor.
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, Sir. In the west wing on the second floor are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, Sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
And the outside, of course.
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, Sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Could you help me out?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, Sir. What would you require?
Okay, multi-scross. Manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, Sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, Sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, Sir. I took it to restore.
Well, let's try this.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, Sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, Sir, I hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, Sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But
Now!
But, Sir, Very well, Sir. Here you are. May Sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, Sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, Sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Okay, that is interesting. And I got... Oh. And servants... Even more vulnerabilities, questioning logic and manipulation. Let's go with the Devil's Toll or Amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, Sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Okay, and ooh, 5. I'm not gonna use the 5, and I don't think I need golden elixir. What about Devil's Stone?
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any Devil's Thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the Devil's Thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Thanks for the advice, and no. And well, let's try the Carmelite water.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Okay. The only thing I can get is the amber, and
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
I actually think I will take it and then use the honey. Yes.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir. Here.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. And it can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
Not at the moment. I think that is enough. Let's eat some honey. So small salon, and then I think this is where I'm going to eat. Yes. By the way, if I check the second floor, can I... Yes, Bonaparte room, Adam's room. Why can't I... It would be... Yes, there's a definitely secret door between Richard's... Oh. I'm sorry. I thought... I think this is the... Yes, this is the priest's room. I was thinking... Wrong part of the room, yes. What is this?
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
Disturbing, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And, oh, lovely. Bigger map. We have more paintings.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Oh, that's Greek stories after all. Oh.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Okay, but where did I see the box? Or have I dreamt it? I'm almost certain I saw a locked... Oh, no, it's the painting. Can I enter here? No. Now I can see that better. Oh, lovely, lovely. Anyways, let's go and have the breakfast. Most important lunch of the day.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Okay, this is we don't know anything about yet, except Volna is the Prussian Minister of Religion. Yes, yes. Rosicrucians. And psychology, questioning. Well, I think I have to get logic doesn't work with Emily. Psychology doesn't work with Elizabeth. Okay, let's continue.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Very funny, sir.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
What is the connection there? Let's see. Okay, psychology works on Emily, but not logic, and Yes.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Yes, I heard the news.
Okay.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Oh, that's right. Monsieur can do wonders.
Oh, dear.
Which
Have
one?
you any information on this Napoleon?
Of course.
Let's go making an assumption.
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Hi, friend.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Ah. What did we find out? Napoleon Bonaparte, imminent conviction.
Monsieur de Richet?
Please, feel
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Yes, I heard the
Okay.
news. What a story.
This is getting rather interesting. Lovely view. I do hope they
Lord
would...
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Oh, pity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet.
Ah.
The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Okay.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
France needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Could have gone a little bit better.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okay. Lots of butterflies. Oh, I could have if I could have. Did I have a key for it? Did I have a key for it? I don't know. At least if I had a lockpick, subterfuge, I could have opened it. Yes. Wines and cannons. It went okay, I guess. 8 points. That is nice. That means... I don't know what that means. I have no idea what I want to raise. Okay. This will take 1 point, and then I could have 1 point on conviction. This takes 3 points. 4 points. Okay, I have a plan. I'll take this, and raise this. Now, I have 2 points. I can actually get the occultism to 1 point. Next time I will raise logic. Now I raise occultism to 1. So I got 1 point, 1 point, 1 and 1, and this isn't 2. I go with this.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Size you up. So that is the Galleria, I think. And didn't I read? I can get more psychology, politics, conviction. What do I want? Etiquette, even more etiquette, or science? I could. Yeah, politics. Etiquette. Okay, okay, and what else? I'm thinking science. Although etiquette is also tempting. I do actually have 2 books of etiquette, only 1 book of science, 1 politics. Okay, I go with the etiquette, and yes. So I think I can't drop, no. At least not by myself, maybe some. Come on. No. There's the valves and bit rocky. Okay, I think that's enough. And now, before we leave from this room, I'm gonna check around if I can see anything, and we move out. I think Galleria is the best bet. Basically, what's with the butterflies? Best bet, and I think that's where I'm supposed to go. But that is going forward with the story. So if I'm able, I might go back and see if I can catch anyone else. Where am I? That is the Galleria. Before I talk to that priest who probably hates me at the moment. Okay. And Devil's Stone, and what do we have here?
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Triple circle. I only have 5. But I do have this. Did it help?
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Well, I can.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
So there's at least 1 royal jelly left. Good.
Circe.
Okay. Royal jelly. More still life.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Quite delicious, if I may say so. And there's a box. Nah, I just might.
Amber crystals.
Well, that was actually useful. And occult earth symbol. Small key with a ring shaped as an occult symbol for earth. And that is the Galleria, I think. So before that, there's something. Surprisingly, a collector coin. Are you still angry? Oh. What are the weaknesses? PRG, questioning.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Oh. Nah.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louie. What can I do for you?
Where all eyes size you up? Let's ask this.
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Okay, can I eat some? I'm feeling quite peckish myself. Well, not really. Is that a lion or a dog or a human face? No idea.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dossi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Morbig's head, okay. But before we go to gallery, I definitely want to see if I can talk or enter somewhere else. Again, with the butterflies. What do we have here? Come on.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
So we have a lot of Circe here. Quite a lot, actually.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
So if we are guessing that in this room there are a lot of Circe, so that would be one. What do we have here?
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Anything else? No, but there is something. There's a book.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
So what? Oh, there it is. Logic. Okay, logic. That could be a next book I read, maybe, if I remember. But let's see how we... Again with the butterflies, they're everywhere, man.
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Oh yes.
The Conversion of Ulysses by Gurs. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
Interesting. Yes, of course, yes, Greek mythology. But now that I couldn't remember, they actually were turned into swines, and then we have lots of swines and swine heads and ham. Well, that is a lovely picture. So, I have no idea if anything changes while you... So here is
the only person sizing me up here is that monumental Zeus. It can't be here.
Well, we already do know it's not in here, but like I said, I just want to check it out if I can actually move freely, or am I can't go out. Okay, at least not yet. I can go there, but can I go up? No. So that is making things much easier. Just checking, but most likely I can't go up here either. No. So that makes it clearer. We can go through here. Here's the... Is this the... a meeting room, which is prepared or something. Well, let's see if we can find anyone. Yeah. More chess pieces. Interesting. Everybody is gone. No. Nobody's here. Oh, there's a box. What's this?
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Oh, it was in this room. Yes. Difficulty 2. Can't. Yes, I can open it, but I do have the key.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
So how much I have? I have 5 royal jellies, 4 golden elixirs, devil stone reveals immunities and vulnerabilities. And next skill use is free. If I remember to use them, of course. And if I remember the... Okay.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Oh.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I heard the bling, but I think it was the book. Big book. And of course I can't go through there, so we are going to leave unless I... There is a lovely painting, yes. I think I've said quite many times lovely painting, so hopefully I will... Okay, let's go to the gallery. To the library. Room of Circe and swine.
A swine and a salon? That's an odd choice of decor.
Well, someone might think that. But there's this whole porcine theme in the room, so that is okay, I guess. I might have gone different way. Oh. Alchemia. Nature of human, I guess. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I'm not going to translate anything, but I would definitely want this room for myself.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Now's your chance, boy. Grab it. Grab that book. There's something I can. Oh, I'm full of royal jelly. Interesting to see if we use the library at some point, most likely. Oh, yes. This would be lovely.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Did I find out? Oh, nice. Actually, this is something I might actually read next. Ah, I was wondering why did I got the encyclopedia when it was already finished, but it was the collector coin. How many do I have? 14. Okay. Oh, Last Supper. And lots of others.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, apparently I'm going to find the Medusa. Why the music went a little bit louder. Let's see.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical.
Oh, yes. And what?
Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
A little bit too shining, so. But yes. And can we check this one?
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Maybe. And anything else? I could go through all the paintings.
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Well, it's Sicilian. It should mean something. I don't know. But do I want to go through every painting? Well, I can't, probably. Which would be a little blessing. And I can't go outside, okay? At least not from that door. Can I... What's the map? Right. And
Christ Crucified by Velasquez.
Look,
someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Interesting. Yes, it's... There's Manuel. Okay. What do we have here? What is this thing? And Ah, golden elixir. And what? Interesting.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Judas, would you like some soup? Mel Brooks and History of the World, Part 1.
Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Well, to be honest, I've been lately feeling that my brain is oozing through my ear, so it is remarkable.
Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Okay, and another... Oh!
Amber.
Amber. Horse is sauce.
The Fall of Phaeton, another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot.
Or don't borrow your dad's car without permission. And yeah, I can't go through there, but is that an amber?
A fragment of amber.
That is lovely. Oh.
The Company by Rembrandt.
Company, yes. Annoying to see the painting and oh, I remember that from somewhere, but no idea what the name of the painting or who painted it.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Well, we can wonder. Murder of Marat. That I do remember, but I don't know. Oh. I think that was one of the pictures in my history book. And what? Oh, it's that little bling when you are close to something interactive. Oh, plop plop. And more Greek style. You look like a
painting with no name.
He could be actually our patron, the mysterious master of the house. It there's the Medusa, but I'm not gonna check that just yet. Yes.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
And I use one of the jelly, so I have room for jelly. Because everybody needs room for royal jelly. No idea. There's something there. Difficult. Oh!
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yes, how lucky for me. Just chilling. What about you? I'm drinking. And again, this same painting, but let's go and check the Medusa. Medusa. Oh, I'm playing almost 2 hours and it feels like I haven't done anything. Let's see.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Yes, I know they use the shield, but the question is, what do I do? Find the solution to the Enigma. Let's see. What? Well, I can. Interesting. Either land, but not towards the Medusa. Can't remember the. Well, I know the basic idea that you had the shield pole is like a mirror, so that turned the Medusa to stone. But the problem is that's the short version of probably. Shield. Actually, I can. Well, if it seems too hard, I will use the. I can actually examine the sword. Both of these are actually free, but do I want to go vigilance or agility?
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
Funny thing is that I actually was thinking to turn it around towards the Medusa.
This hero is the only one holding a weapon. It seems obvious that he's the one whose job is to cut off her head. So, sword toward the Medusa.
And the light guy shines the light through the shield to Medusa's eyes, blinding the Medusa, and this guy kills it. I guess. That's my guess, at least. Maybe. And the shield, you should. What is that?
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures.
Oh.
Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Well, I can only read the French page.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. So, basically, this should be the idea. So, Medusa, you are looking towards the shield. Hero holding the shield.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Okay. Basically, what do I need? Probably a light source, maybe? I don't know. Can I actually move? No. There's the lantern. But mechanism. So there's a mechanism here. Is there a mechanism here also? Well, I do know, or I guess the value of the lantern, but I think I do. Let's see, like this.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Yes, I think it is, so I think I need to handle them.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword. It looks right, but nothing's happening.
Of course. I really should have guessed that already, but yeah.
Whoa.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Well, she's...
Oh yeah? So tell me what you're doing here.
Yeah, just like me.
Probably, but I asked the question first.
Well then, we'll pretend you haven't asked me yet.
What about a little gallantry, Louie? Come on, I'm listening. What are you doing here?
Okay, can't use these. One thing I want to check before we continue. So, Emily, vulnerability to psychology, don't use logic. Make a joke.
I admit everything, madam. You win. I've been bitten by the same bug as you.
I beg your pardon?
We can't resist being where we shouldn't, seeking out our host's little secrets. So, we have that in common, right?
I really thought you were going to answer me this time. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Well, this is interesting. There are... But to be honest, I will check also the Emily's side.
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
Let's ask about marriage.
You're married. Why don't you wear a wedding ring?
You mean wear something just to prove your love? Not my style.
Okay. That is... Yeah, I can talk to her, but I can't go through her. Well, I think we are checking this side then. And let's check.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louie, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Open
Emily,
chart.
What if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Okay, but unfortunately it was empty. Why didn't my face melt? That would be very nice. Golden fleece.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louie, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Well, I'm actually just searching and playing, and a book.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Let's analyze.
A gospel according to Judas, or how to crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
Oh, now she's interested.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
And, okay, that's enough. That is interesting. Point.
A pound.
Yes. And what do we have here?
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Okay, passion for art. And... William Alexander Mortimer. So, what else? What else? Nothing in here, I guess. And... more stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Lovely. Oh, I would like to have that kind of globe. Filled with whiskey. Maybe. And sea sauce. What's the word I'm looking
Guess
for?
what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Oh, yes, the wreath. Yes, wreath. Yes, let's
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Oh, that's a little bitter answer there. And oh, I can guess where this is going on, but let's see what do we have.
Oh, Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Really? Okay, so we need 4 more. Let's see if I can manage to find them, and eat some honey. Okay. You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Use golden elixir to heal yourself. Well, that is interesting. That's... Well, I'm gonna use this then. Let's see if my guess is right. I'm thinking Excalibur.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Asses, yes.
This weapon is typically French, quite old.
Oh.
Undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
Then I was wrong.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
I'm been searching. Thank you very much. Okay, and
Amber.
Amber. Yes, more amber. Oh.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Let's analyze.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
I'm assuming falsification then.
These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
What else? Can I check this? What is this?
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louie. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louie?
Okay, was it a... Yeah, psychology works, logic doesn't work, so we go with the psychology.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Well, actually I have. Difficulty 5. But I do already know it's weak for psychology, but would I gain anything analyzing again? I go with the weakness in psychology.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course, but what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say.
I know.
I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Conviction. Questioning. I'll go with the questioning and take a chance with that.
I know you well enough to see that you're hiding something from me. Why won't you look me in the eyes? I've figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming too.
I admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me out. Well, at least you made me smile. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much.
Whoops.
Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Ooh.
You're a gambler.
Ooh.
So, your partner is...
I can't remember the cameo. I'm gonna blunder this one. Can I... It could be Washington, but is it? Damn. I should have maybe used the... Yeah. Prime Minister will better take her as a private secretary to thus provoke much suspicion and jealousy. I'm gonna take a risk. Go with the woman. I have no idea if she has a mother or sister. What are the choices? Father, her old husband, a member of the order. Well, my mother is the member of the order. And I am the member of the order. Washington is a member of the order. Sister.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Oh,
yes. Really you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louie, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Oh, really? So that explains the vision. And spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the movie, this takes the Prestige.
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louie, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay. And that's why she doesn't have the ring.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louie, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I do need to follow Elizabeth now.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louie, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louie. I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen.
Did you talk to each other?
Well, she believes
No,
what she
she was
sees.
far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Let's take.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louie, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. Alcohol's
Oh no. I
gone in my head.
I was afraid of this, but what can I say? I'm not gonna take another sip.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
I'll stop here.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louie. Either drink or get out.
Decisions. I would know more about Mother. I don't know if I can. I'm right behind you.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Ugh, the second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not?
Enlighten me.
Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Okay, together till the end.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
I feel all dizzy.
Really?
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
Lambs?
The voices.
Oh.
The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louie. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Okay.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louie. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me, and I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm
Oh,
right here
no.
with you. And I
Oh,
do
no.
believe you.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bloody hell, this controller.
Thank you, Louie. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Okay, I couldn't make a choice there.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louie. Welcome to my life.
She is not in the condition to escape from the island, I think. I'm gonna advise to stay here.
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louie. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
What is this bitch gonna do to me?
Don't touch me!
Just if I get up, I'll fall.
Oh no. I made a oopsie.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Well, next time I know better.
Just let go.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
My head. I shouldn't have drunk so much.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I hope she's... Oh no.
Elizabeth!
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. I'll say. I should have joined Emily in my room. And if I declined more drinks, that would have it also. Okay. I think this is the end of this episode. I'm actually going to continue playing, of course, but this is a good point to end this episode, and I'm gonna get something to drink. It's... Oh my, I played 2 hours and 34 minutes. Lovely. This is actually a very interesting game. Interesting to see how this goes. But yes, basically, Emily's story. Again, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched Prestige, you may want to check it out. But there are similarities with Emily and Prestige movie. Quite good movie. Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Michael Caine. What's not to like? I was lucky with the guess of the sister. I only got a glance of the Kame, I think, the jewelry, and I wasn't certain was it a female or male. I remembered it was a female. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will continue shortly, and we will see you next time. Until then, bye.